This is South Shore Press News Director Stefan Mihailu with Kenn Brown. He is the commander of the Arthur H. Clune Post, 1533 American Legion, Mastic Beach. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Very good. How you doing, Stefan?
Great. Life is great. We're here to talk about your huge Memorial Day parade. But first, I know you spoke with Robert Chardick, one of our reporters, and we did a story about this being a huge anniversary for the parade. And something you said in the story was very striking about, hey, we should just focus on Memorial Day weekend not being a weekend where you get an extra day off, where it's picnics, that we should truly focus on those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our great nation and for freedom. Sir, can you talk about that, Ken, a little bit about the importance that families focus on that on Memorial Day weekend?
The way it is that Memorial Day is here for Remembrance Day. It's to remember all the veterans, all the patriots. And what I mean by patriots is we had a lot of people fighting for this country and this nation to build it. And these are before we had a military, before we had a government really established. They were here fighting from day one. As soon as they get off the boat, from the Mayflower, and starting from there all the way through, everybody was starting working and fighting for this country and to build it. So it's not just for the military personnel. So everybody who fought to have what we have today. And that's what I mean by all, not just the military. And the military is very important, believe me. Without the mechanized military the way it was during World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, and all the current, conflicts that we had, it makes a big difference, but it's everybody.
Understood. Thank you. Much appreciated. And can we talk about the Mastic Beach Memorial Day Parade? It's coming up. Can you just give us some details on exactly when and where that will take place?
It's going to be on May 26th, Memorial Day. It starts at 12 noon, and it's on Neighborhood Road, which is called the Five Corners. There's a lighthouse right there. Comac Road and the Neighborhood Road is right where it's going to start. That's where the lineup's going to be, and we're going to have our ceremony right there for the remembrance. Then once the parade starts, we're going to proceed down Neighborhood Road and stop at the firehouse. At the firehouse, we're going to have our ceremony there. And what we do is we lay a wreath for the remembrance of our past brethren that passed away, to remember them. And it was a service that we give. Then from there, we're going to proceed down Neighborhood Road, make a left turn, and come up all the way down to the American Legion on Mastic Beach Road, 110 Mastic Beach Road. And there again, we have a lot of dignitaries that are going to be there. They're going to be do some speeches. We're going to have a service there. And then afterwards, we're going to have some food for people, and our bar will be open.
Ken, how important is the commemoration this year? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, is this not the Diamond Jubilee year of this parade?
Yes, this is the 75th year that Arthur H. Clune Post 1533 is running the Memorial Day Parade. We've been sponsoring it from day one.
And can you tell us about the two Vietnam veterans who are the honorary Grand Marshals of this year's parade?
So we have two Army veterans. They're both Vietnam veterans. The first one is Mike Talbot, who was an Army veteran. And the second one is Billy Mims, and he's also an Army veteran.
And then last question for you. What would you say for a lot of the families in and around the South Shore, not just Mastic Beach, but all over? What would you say to them about the importance of, hey, come down, have a great family-friendly event, and it's also a good way to honor our veterans on Memorial Day?
It's a great way to show support for the veterans that are still alive, thank God. We fought for our country and we're here. And just show support to the community. And this is something for them to realize what the sacrifices that everybody made just to be in the military. And of course, all our fallen veterans, because that's what this is all about. Our day comes on Veteran Day, is the ones we appreciate the veterans that are still alive. But Memorial Day is the one for remembrance of our veterans that fallen.